So this is just a short to let you know I got an actual video getting ready to drop on a Ford Explorer, and that's it behind me, and it's going to be fixing the rear window so it will open. What I mean by that is right here on these Explorers there's a little black button right here, and when you push it, it opens up the rear hatch glass. Mine was not working on my daughter's Explorer, so I fixed it today. The cable was broken, and I show you in the video getting ready to drop how to fix that. Makes it real convenient. All right, so here we have a door lock latch cable. That's the part number. I'll put a link in the description, but this is actually for like a van, and I got it for the Explorer to fix the rear window not popping because my cable broke. All right, the trick is to take your rear plastic cover off to get in here. This is the solenoid that moves back and forth. I'm sorry, this is the solenoid here that moves back and forth. And this is the cable. And you can see there's nothing to keep it from moving. So we'll pop the cable off. It runs up here into the lock mechanism. You see nothing keep it coming off there. I gotta unbolt that so I can get to it and then unclip it in here, and then I'll be able to pull this cable out and replace it with my new cable. But you can see right here on the end, this is what it's supposed to have. And if you look here on the ground, these are the pieces here that that broke off. So that's why it quit working, and it was working at one point. So hopefully this is gonna fix it. I just gotta go in here now and do it. So what you can do is you can just pull against this, and that pops the glass. You can pop the glass open. So using an 8mm, I removed the 4 bolts here that go down through it and this bracket. And now this will move around. You see I got the glass open for now. Then I'll go ahead and open this. And now I should be able to get in here. I can get that all loose. And I might need to unhook this door opening sensor here to pull this down, but I'll do that. So I got it out, and the cable looks to be the same length, but really this top needs to come off for you to get this in and out. And I don't see a way to do that because these are not serviceable. See how they're crushed down? You can't really pull that apart. So what I'm going to try to do is bend this tab up enough that I can get the cable out and new one in and bend it back down. We'll see if that works. Alright, so I was able to get to it. I put it in my vise, used a screwdriver to bend it out just a little bit, and then I took my pliers and I bent this down, being real careful not to distort the housing. And as you can see, when you pull this, it should give you room. So what I'll do is I'll go in here like this and hold it up out of the way so I can get that cable ball off and out. And that was easy. Screwdriver from that side to hold tension on it, and then pop that right out. So now I'll just take this, I'll just pick the white end for it. I'll put that in here. Let me get my other hand free. Put this in like so. Okay, you see the balls in. Now I can snap this into place right here like that, and now I can bend this back up where it needs to go like this. And I'll take a hammer, I'll hammer this down, I'll get it back as flat as it needs to be. But you can see if I pull on this end, you can see it's actually pulling it. So pulling here, pulls it there, and we'll activate it. And this is what broke off on both sides, why it stopped working. So this is gonna be great. There we go. Can't come out. All lined up, so that way it goes back through the slot like it never happened. Then the tedious part is putting all this back together. But the bracket only goes in one way. You'll see the little studs that go down, and then you just tighten all these up, and then we'll see how it goes. Now to test it before you get too far, you just latch this, push it all the way in. I've done something wrong because it's not latching. It was latched. I've done something here, so let me go in here and see what's different. But there's my cable that it pulls against, like that. So let's see. Yeah, it's just not staying latched. See what I need to adjust. Okay, I figured it out. I just had to loosen these up and adjust it just a touch. See how it's locked now? And we hit the button right under here. If you haven't ever seen it, it's right there. We'll hit that. Opens. Close it again. Open. Close it again. Open. Perfect. So now let's try the window. It's closed. Now let's see. Open. Beautiful. And that's all it is to it. Okay, so now I have to get my trim piece and put it back on. That's this right here. And it has a various assortment of fasteners and all, but the trick to it, you gotta have the window open to get it in, to get this over the latch. So what I did was I had the window open, and then I opened the hatch and put it in. But to open it up, you just go right here, you just pull this, and that'll open it. And if yours is broke like mine, just grab it into the cable and pull it, and it'll open it up. But all right, I'll get this back together and show you the finished product. And the trick is to put this on first, get it over the latch, and then you can go in here and snap in your fasteners all the way around. And if you're like mine and some broke, hopefully it holds it good enough, but some of mine didn't come out and they broke off. So if it doesn't hold good, I might have to get some kind of glue. Now before you finish, you got your handle to put back on, and these two push pins which go right in here. Put those in, put your handle on, and then you'll be good to go. Okay, once that's on, it looks like that. These look like this. Go ahead and close it real easy because the glass is still open. Like that. See, I got these in best I could. These weren't connected, but it holds it up, so we'll see. And then we just shut this. And it's latched. Pull on it. Everything's tight. Reverse camera. And now if we want to open the hatch, we just do this. Hatch is open. Now close the hatch. We just want to open the back. And there we go. Perfect.